Okay, if you don't know how aluminium forged pistons are made, watch and learn. There we have a 2-stroke piston, besides 2 4-stroke pistons. Yeah, the good old 2-stroke next to a 4-stroke. Yep, don't they look good? They look real good there, nice and new, eh? Nice and new. Now a bit of a demo, 2-stroke and 4-stroke. Thump, 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 thump. Please note, engines aren't usually cut in half like this. It's purely for demonstration purposes. Across to the factory. Let's see how it's done. They're 3 metre long aluminium rods feeding to the cut-off machine, which cut off blanks at the predetermined length, depending on the piston type. We tried using titanium once for the pistons. Tried forging the titanium using the same method you see in this program. Was not a success. We destroyed every piece of machining tool in the whole factory just making one piston. It wasn't good. Not good at all. There we go over to the forging die, heat it up, preheat it up to 426 degrees Celsius. We also heat up the piston to the same amount. There's Frank over in forgings. G'day Frank, showing us the plain piece of blank. Don't look at the camera, Frank. Puts it into the forging press, takes 2 seconds, 2,000 tonne of pressure. He quilters it for us so we can look at it. 1 in every 300 pistons is inspected by a person for any manufacturing fault. That's where the cameraman lost all his hair. All his hair off his eyebrows and head. Wasn't good. Frank, don't look at the camera, mate. He just delicately puts it into the cooling down hopper. That's how come sometimes I get cracks. You should be placing them into the hopper a bit neater than that, a bit gentler, whatever. Here we go. Once they cool down, they go back into another oven and they get preheated up to a very high temperature, which strengthens the metal. The second time around, they get heated up again at a lower temperature and that stabilizes the metal. And we're over in machining in the lathe. The lubricant's not touching the cutting face of the tool. That's the real stuff up. That's going to ruin that tool. Have to get them to fix that. Okay, here we are, drilling the holes for the oil control ring. Okay, here we go, a bit more machining. About to cut in the ring grooves. 3 ring grooves, the one on the far left you see, that's the oil control ring. The 2 above that you can see clearly now, they're the compression rings. Okay, now, geez, that bit's sloppy, isn't it? Drilling out the gudgeon pinhole, it's sloppy. We'll have to get Henry over in tool making to fix that. Here we go, just trimming the weight. Just to let you know, it's a bit of a joke on April Fool's. Some of the guys in the machine shop, I thought they'd put sand, silicon sand, in the cutting fluid lubricating tanks. It was not funny. I think something like $18 million worth of damage was done to our manufacturing plant, the various tools in there, over an hour. Unfortunately, the union stepped in and said, come on guys, it's just a joke. Cop it on the chin. You can't sack the people who did that joke. Yep. Okay, some more machining, taking a bit more off the skirt to allow for expansion when the piston heats up in the bore of the motor. Okay, here we go, drilling some more holes. So oil can get fed to the gudgeon pin, which gives it longer life than if the oil did not get there. Again, of course, this is a 4-stroke piston getting made. This is the bit where we often engrave funny comments, etc., to the mechanics installing the pistons at the factory. Oh, he's tiny. Tiny. Look at him. He's pretty clumsy, so this is the only job we gave him. He's pretty bad at technical things, but he's okay with a balsa wood trimming knife and a little cleanishing belt. This is where we get the gudgeon pin bore nice and accurate. And there we have the finished piston. No more machining needed, and then of course we have to clean it in this deionized water giant dishwasher. Yep, this completely cleans it of all compressed air directly on hands. That's another work cover thing we'll have to block out. There we go, the finished piston all cleaned up, put in and demonstrated in a 4-stroke. Notice how close the skirts are at the bottom of the stroke. We hope you enjoyed watching how pistons are made and have learnt how to make aluminium forged pistons.